That man right there in the gray car, the guy that's in the gray car, that's the one who just came from the bathroom when I went up there, and it was trashed. I had went down to the bathroom, or up to the bathroom a little while ago, a couple hours ago, and it was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. We go back to the bathroom, and it's trashed. They put mud all over the toilet and then little drops of urine on one of the seats. And the other one was just plain nasty. There was mud all over the floor and all of that. Also, they're leaving soap in the bathroom, as a threat, especially when you have a situation like my son was threatened by Tara Carpenter to not drop the soap and to be worried about Big Bubba. We've got also one of the people who was a former, I don't know if they're still employees, but they used to be employees of Sailor's Pizza. The woman who lives in that camper right there in lot 11 was the one. She looks exactly like the one who had been racist towards me and trying to tell me, do you even have enough for that pizza? When we were at Sailor's Pizza in Dowagiac when my Uncle Richard was alive. We've got a situation here where we've got some people that are involved in human trafficking who attempted to obtain ownership of this campsite, and they were caught. Some of the people are still here that were involved in that situation. Gina and Mike, the owners, are very nice people, and they try to give everybody a chance. They really, really do. Their kind-heartedness may actually have been what got these people caught, because they are doing everything they possibly can in order to threaten and harass me and my son and the owners, along with everybody else who's trying to help defend us and expose them. You're caught, and your connections to Pank and Tara actually got you caught. Heather, who's going under a fake name out here as Amy, is one of the problems. We've also got the people in lot 7, one of which was confirmed to be a registered sex offender and lying about her name. I caught all this stuff. There's probably more than what I caught. But there's a lot that's gone on here that is just really bad with regards to the human trafficking situation. I don't think that the people that are here have left. I've got video of some of the people as they've gathered together with each other and hung out together so that we know exactly who is what in regards to the truth in the situation. One of which looks like one of the Michigan Department of Corrections workers that we caught in Van Buren over by the WIC office while he was watching his wife, because I think he was going over there to have lunch with her and was trying to see if he could catch her cheating. We caught him over there repeatedly instead of doing his job like he was supposed to be doing. I'm letting this be known. He's now the manager of the campsite, and I think Gina and Mike are on to the situation. We've also got some other people who had caught on to it as well, one of which was Chester, who's in this camper right here. And then we've got some other people, because of my Native American heritage and my title with the Native Americans and the indigenous, it would raise other red flags as far as trying to obtain my daughter and have her returned, because we are actually tribal royalty, which would be a huge concern for these people out here, because they would look at us as a special circumstance in order to try to regain possession of my daughter, because she would be my heir and my mother's heir. For those of you who don't know, I'm a born dual. Both my mother and my father were duals. And so we have a situation with regards, there goes one of them right there. That right there is, her actual name is Dina Benson, or Deanna Benson, and she is a convicted registered sex offender. She raped a teenager along with her boyfriend at the time, and she did time in prison for it. Her new boyfriend who is James Alex Smith, confessed that he knew that she was a registered sex offender on one of my texts, because I confronted him about it in my text messaging. And so he knew that, and he's on papers, which is a violation of his probation. He's been hanging with her all weekend. In fact, he came back over here yesterday and the day before that. I tried to make it out like I was cool with seeing them together, which, you know, they belong together, especially with what they're doing. It's a huge problem that needs to be resolved. I'm surprised they haven't raided this place yet, especially knowing that people like Sandy over here at where that red and black truck is. Sandy is one of the people that has been leaving the soap in order to threaten me and my son in the bathroom. Knowing that Mr. Carpenter did what he did to me at the showers at Mr. McGee's house right when my head injury took place. So we've got some situation going on here with some intimidation of witnesses, along with a whole bunch of other crimes, including Mr. Smith, who's been dealing drugs to these guys, and I can verify that because I've witnessed it myself. Some of which to get minors high. That's what it looks like to me. I can't say that for a fact, but I know that Mr. Smith has been serving Heather Abney, who claims to be named Amy, and has worked with Project Veritas. So we've got some serious situation going on here, especially when Project Veritas was so close to our former president, Donald Trump. I know he's going to want to get down to the bottom of this as soon as he possibly can, especially considering the seriousness of the offenses, along with the fact that some of these people have just flat out conned our former president. And to make matters worse, we've got some people on Trump's team who are actually related to Joe Biden, one of which is Joe Biden's daughter. She was actually caught smoking drugs out here in a glass pipe by a pregnant woman. And the police were so happy to hear that somebody spoke up on the situation, because she herself is a drug addict and may be the leak that they were looking for in the Trump campaign. Donald Trump has not done anything. He's wrongfully been accused of participating with Epstein, and when he realized that Epstein solicited minors, he did it in front of Trump. Trump put him out of his presence and told him don't ever come back again. So we've got a situation going on here where I'm sure Donald Trump would like to get down to the bottom of this so that he could clean his campaign up for the 2024 election. This is serious business. And again, like I said, there's some people out here that are employed by the Project Veritas. I would be actual owner of Project Veritas, and I want it cleaned out also so that I can put my name on it, because I am a lifelong civil rights activist. I have been doing civil rights work since I was 5 in Tennessee. We've got some people that are working within the judicial system who were blocking me from actually making progress. They wrongfully removed my daughter, which is part of what caused me to get involved. I was already involved in the election process because of me being so against Hillary Clinton with regards to knowing that she got that rapist off from very viciously raping that little girl in the 70s. Just so we're all on the same page here, she needs to be thrown in jail. I believe that she had something to do with my mother's murder, along with the murder of several other family members of mine. As a victim, I'm speaking up, and I called treason because of the situation on the last 4 former administrations, not including Donald Trump's, because Donald Trump at the time was the president when I called treason. So this would actually be against the 4 former administrations prior to Donald Trump. That would mean the Bushes, the Obamas, and the Clintons. They can include Carter in that too if they want. From my understanding, they feel that he should be criminally charged as well for participating in trying to help get certain people elected that shouldn't have been, including Hillary Clinton. He was on her side we've got a lot of people here who are real bad actors involved in the situation with God's love. God bless America. Have a blessed day. And back the badge.